In this video, I'll be showing how to replace rear brake drums and rear brake shoes on the Nissan Sentra. They are located behind the rear wheels. Let's get started. Safely raise and support the rear of the vehicle. Now we could go on and remove our 5 21mm lug nuts. Now that our vehicle is raised and supported and our wheels off, we go ahead and locate the drum. If it's heavily corroded, get some penetrant and spray it along the hub. This is to help out during removal. Spin for a new spot every occasional hit. Gonna start off here. Now we can slide our drum off. Set it aside. Now that my brake drum's off, I can locate my shoes and springs. I'll be removing this bottom spring first. I'll be using some circular needle nose pliers. Go around it. And pull out. Quick inspection and set it aside. Now I'm going to remove my top spring with the same circular needle nose pliers. Just come in here. Around the spring and pull it out. We can set this aside. Now I'm going to pull the brake shoe back and remove my adjuster. Also set this aside. Now I'm going to remove my right shoe. Now I could pull out my left shoe. And undo the parking brake connections. Simply just push, pull it out. And there it is. Now I'm going to remove my pins. Just pull them out from the back. And set these aside. Now I'm going to take some brake cleaner and clean the whole area before I reinstall my parts. Make sure you have a collection bucket underneath. Now before we install our brake shoes and brake drum, I'm going to go ahead and clean all the mating surfaces. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. Now to lubricate my mounting points. Just a slight dab of lubricant. And that looks good. Now let's install our left brake shoe. The silver side goes facing inward and the tab is in the bottom. Slide your pin on. So push in and make sure the spring seat's in the tab. Now let's go ahead and clean our lower mounting points. And now let's lubricate them. I'll also be lubricating the wheel cylinder. So do the bottom first. And now for the wheel cylinder. Now let's position our shoe. Now that the e-brake's on and my surfaces are clean, I'm going to take my shoe Install the spring, make sure the rod is pointing down. Pull it up. And I'll get my other shoe. Install it on its corner. Make sure it's fully seated. Now we can pull and slide over the shoe and push in. Hold both of them with your hand and install your pins. Place it on and we can leave it there for now. Now with some brake cleaner in a rag, I'm going to clean my holder, clean the threads and the mating surfaces, and I'll lubricate them. Some on the threads and on the mating surfaces. Not install. The short sides point out, the long sides point towards the vehicle. If you find that it's too long, you can just thread it in for now, and we'll adjust it right after. Slide it in. I can slide them both in. Slide in your pin. We'll fix the alignment right after. I'm going to slide it in. I'll repeat the process for the other side. Make sure the shoe is in the middle of the wheel cylinder. Align the hole. We'll leave that for now. We're going to align the shoes. Make sure they're in the center of the wheel cylinder. Push in, make sure they align in the bottom. Now we can turn these 45 degrees pointing outwards. And now for our lower spring. I'll be using the same circular needle nose pliers. Slide it in this hole. I'm just going to pull it. I'm going to hold the shoe while I'm pulling. I'm going to release and then push it in. Make sure it fully seats. If this doesn't align, simply take a flat blade screwdriver and adjust it, pry on the tab. There's 2 tabs here, just pry and maneuver it until it does. Now I'm going to clean the mating surface on the hub to the drum with a wire brush. Now I'm going to apply some anti-seize. Before we test fit our drum, we're going to go ahead and transfer the rubber grommet for the adjuster from our old drum. It's on this one right here with the groove. Simply just push in and make sure it's flush. Now we can test fit. Now I'm going to test fit my drum. I'm simply going to slide out and see how much resistance I have. If I have too much, I'm going to have to back off on the adjuster, and if I have too little, I'm going to tighten it. That's about perfect, so we're good. Now before I put my wheel back on, I'm going to clean the drum with some brake cleaner and a rag. Now we're all set to reinstall our wheel. Now to reinstall the wheel. Now Now we're going to reinstall our 5 21mm lug nuts. We're going to want to snug these up in a crisscross pattern. Now that my wheel's on the ground, I'm going to torque my fasteners to 83 foot-pounds in a crisscross pattern. And that completes our install. Go ahead and take the vehicle for a road test, make sure you don't hear any scrapes or abnormal noises, and thank you for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.